the #1 wolf. He's the most amazing sexy guy. He sings the best version of Hungry Like a Wolf. It's Chris Holden-Ried! And that's how it goes with Paul Amos. Don't worry, the rest of his clothes are coming off soon.
I have the megaphone.
And it's my absolute pleasure to introduce the man of the hour, my partner, Soft Shumagoo, the best dancer I've ever had the pleasure of working with, besides Ksenia Solo. Casey Collins, the awesome. I don't know what he's doing right now. And this is he actually did the worm all the way out.
He did. I saw him do it, yeah. What we're going to do is I have a few questions for the guys, and then we're going to have you line up with some people that are out here in the aisles. They should have their hands up. Sheila, right over here, and Erica over here. If you will line up with them, you get to ask a whole bunch of questions, okay? First off, guys, what would you say is the main contribution that your character brings to the show?
We're doing something very serious.
What would you, we'll start with you, Paul. What would you do?
Stop me?
Yeah.
What do I bring to the show? Other than S&M, which is every show should have. I think Vex brings something very left field to the show. I think he's a really important part of the show. He's a very unusual character. He's not the sort of character you usually expect to see in a show. And I think we also have that kind of show. It's a little unconventional in some ways. Just in terms of like even a lot of the actors that are in it aren't necessarily all the sort of people you would expect to see in those roles. And that's why I actually like the show, and I'm a fan of the show as an actor. And personally, I think Vex brings a lot of humor. Fair bit of sex to the show as well.
With who?
Yeah.
What are you getting wrong?
I don't know, I keep asking.
Just like to hang out in leather and S&M. He's big into bondage, but the problem is no one's really playing with him.
That's every day of my trailer. What about you, Chris? What do you bring to the show?
Besides
The
insulting
second
Paul.
best six-pack, because he has the first.
He has a 12-pack.
Yeah, no, his pack goes all the way around. If you wouldn't kill me later, I would get you guys a chant Casey take your shirt off, right?
To the fellas if I do that, right? I mean, they don't want to see it. They don't want to see that. Guys, help me out. Guys, fellas, help me out.
Casey, I'll give you an out. Instead of taking your shirt off, you can try out your second position. Pay no attention to the people in the audience, but no, if you would like to, instead of the whole shirt thing, go ahead and try out your siren voice. Maybe that'll make you kind of cool. I'm kidding.
This is his sex con after all.
Please don't tempt him.
This is a professional panel. Come on, guys. Let's keep our heads out of our pants. What does Dyson bring?
Yes, what contribution does he make to the show?
Well, he's one corner of the triangle, which is a pretty important part of the show. Dyson's been a pleasure to play. I mean, wow, that just got really loud. He's an honorable guy. He's a hero. He's the first real sort of, stand-up kind of hero character I got to play, and that's been a real blast. But also, like Lost Girl, we get to play a lot. So, the backstories, the body swapping, all these different things. Yeah, we get to have a good time. Sorry. I'm like echoing back to myself. So anyway, yeah, Dyson, a bit of the sex, but not a lot of it. I'd say maybe about 10% of the sex.
The pilot was him making love for 10 minutes.
I mean, I enjoy the fact that you're on the show.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, it's the lesson. I gotta take my shirt off. You're always taking yours off, so that's fantastic. That's great. That's great.
I also tried to get them to write more about him because when he did take his shirt off the last time, I was like, well, that's the last time I'm taking mine off. He's like, dude, you got great shoulders. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Honestly, I cannot tell you.
Okay, can we like get serious here now? Like,
I don't get any of this. When I take my clothes off, he just laughs at me. Old 12-pack over here taking the piss out of the brick.
but when he takes his clothes off, he's always only wearing a codpiece. How do you take someone wearing a codpiece seriously in the 21st century? Yeah. Especially one with studs on it.
My favorite. We're professional actors and not strippers, yeah?
Casey, what about you?
You know what? Hale, I think, just brings the loyalty to the show. I love the loyalty that he has, and he's always there for his friends, and he doesn't really deal with all the kind of like the. Sorry, someone's giving me the correct answer. Hold on.
It's Emily Andrews right now.
Okay, letting me know what I can and cannot say. No, but he's definitely the loyal one, and he doesn't really deal with kind of the soap opera-ish. You guys understand what I'm saying? Okay. He's just like, look, listen, that's the way it is. That's it, right? And bottom line, he doesn't. Are there any kids in here? Are there any? No?
Anybody below the age of 16?
Sorry, wait, there are kids? No
Oh,
kids?
no, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm asking. Yes, anybody below the age of 16 in here?
If there are.
If there's, yeah.
What does this say? Please remember, you may be on DCTV right now.
It does say that.
Does that mean, like, is that the big subject of porn?
Yes.
Okay, my next question for you, and then we're going to go to audience questions, is out of the 3 seasons of the show, what do you think is the creepiest fae that has been... Oh my goodness.
What's happening here?
This is about to get
You
very
cannot
interesting.
see it. You don't see this. There's nothing to look at here.
It's about to go down.
This is how you get people to come back to Dragon's
No, it's Coca-Cola.
I was going to let them think it was something else, but what do you think? Creepiest fae?
Creepiest.
Yeah. What's been the scariest one that made you just go, oh, yuck?
Sorry, what was that?
The creepiest fate.
Yeah, like maybe one of the monsters of the week or whatever.
Why don't we give her something from season 4?
Okay, where you go? What was your creepiest fate?
Go. Well, that's not how it works.
What are you talking about? You started. See what he does? He's like, yeah, let's do this. Do it. Casey Collins. I'll do it. No, you do it. I can't talk about season 4. I'll get fired.
Yeah, we'll just talk about the first 3
James
seasons.
watching.
Maybe he is.
Yeah,
No,
he
not
might be.
really. Okay, creepiest fate. I guess.
What was, I like the, it was season 1. I can't remember the name of the character, but it was, of course you had your shirt off. It was kind of like, the dungeon.
Oh yeah, they got the head camper guy. That was episode 2 or 3. Captain the Camper or...
Yeah, that was a creepy one.
Creepy. And it almost got Kenzie, didn't it?
Yeah.
But we all
Oh yeah, he was great.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another day.
That was Alan, our amazing stunt performer, who played that role.
Yeah.
And he came out of the swamp. And have you guys ever seen that takeoff on BBC where they have the meerkats who are like, Alan, 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 Alan. You see that one? Whenever I see this stunt performer, I can't help but go, Alan! And it's just like, I get so embarrassed sometimes because I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't see you as a meerkat, but it's really fast. It's kind of like, anyway, Alan, if you're seeing this, I apologize. I will never call you Alan again. Yeah, no, he was good. I liked the guy that was in the dungeon because he was a great actor to play off. Remember that lizardy guy who was like telling people to commit suicide and yeah, that guy was. I can't remember the actor's name, but he was really fun to work with, and we shot all that in one day. And I remember, well, probably I guess because I had to let him get in my head, and so it became a little bit creepy for me. But for me, that was
Mr. Amos.
Are you still thinking, Paul? Or did
he's
you
his
do
own
that?
creepiest thing. You should see when he mesmers himself. It's weird.
Nobody wants to see that.
It's like tentacle porn done Welsh. Don't Google that if you're under.
As you can see, we're quite parched.
Yeah.
Sheila, we're going to begin on your side over there, okay? First question from the audience.
I was wondering, when you pursued the role that you have, if you considered this type of thing for your character, like going to these kind of, entering this culture where you go to events and you see people dressed like your character.
When we choose our characters to do them?
No, when you pursue the role that you have as.
So I can't hear you very well.
When you auditioned for these roles, when you pursued getting on this television show.
When we auditioned, did we dress up? Did we dress up? did I go in a leather thong? Walk into the audition and do Vex, and then they gave me the role. Is that what you're asking?
No. I was asking, when you auditioned for the roles, when you pursued these roles, did this kind of thing ever enter your mind? Like going to a
That
con?
would be here right now. Answering this question.
Like your character.
Yes. Time opened up before me as a portal. And I first saw that I would need to do lots of yoga.
Are you talking about cosplay as well? Let's see.
My God, he just doesn't understand. I'm slow. I know, for me, not at all. It was, I loved and I responded to Michelle Libretta's first script. I've always wanted to do a genre piece like this. I grew up reading fantasy, sci-fi. I wanted to get involved in this, and when this script came across me, I threw everything at it with no thought as to how it would end up. I mean, I did the tutors beforehand, and that, but that didn't. It doesn't have the sort of fan base that genre shows you. I mean, you guys are so special, and like this is such a special experience, and I've never experienced it before, so I had no idea how to think of something I had never experienced. But I'm glad I'm doing it now. Thank you. You too. Okay, anyway, he's a crowd. I'm missing Zoe Palmer. Yeah. I need her dry wit to make subtle fun of us.
I'm gonna cosplay her tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a blonde wig in my suitcase. And a lab coat. Dry sense of humor.
So you're going to do that tomorrow for tomorrow's panel?